Sorry guys, somebody called me. Anyway, so unless I'm talking to them when they do it, no one's gonna order right away when you send them your website. So it's super, super important to just enroll them right then and there. Just get it done so you know it's done and you're in control of everything. So that's how I do that conversation. And yes, some people might not give you their card number. That's okay. It's okay. It happens. Some people just won't do that. And then just send them your website. It's no big deal. It works. That's just the way that works best for me, and it's helped me a lot, enroll a lot of people, and just get the job done right then and there. So enrolling people on your own website. Oh, and how to do that. You log into your account, you click orders, enroll a new customer, loyal customer, enter all their information, boom, you're done. So that's how you do that. Another tip. There are so many other resources than just your upline or just our basic website. If you Google, if you're having trouble with the products, you're not really familiar with them, you need help just knowing what everything does, ingredients lists, frequently asked questions, whatever it may be, go to It Works Product Coach. You can Google it, and it'll be the first link that shows up, and you can click on it, and it has a list of all of the individual products, and then it has frequently asked questions, general information about the products, ingredients list, and kind of like they do like a fake conversation between a distributor and a loyal customer about each product. And it's like my favorite website ever. It's great for people that are just starting out. It's great for when we get new products and you're still not familiar with them. So that is It Works Product Coach. It is a great, great resource. And like I said before, YouTube is awesome. If you need help with anything, it's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. How to enroll a customer, how to end an auto shipment, how to do this, yada, yada, yada. Anything is on YouTube. Use YouTube. Your upline, which would be me. I'm great help, but sometimes I'm not always here. Like I said, I'm very busy. I try and answer my phone as much as I can, but if I'm not available, those are some great resources. Her general website too, it does have a lot of information about the products and stuff like that. Also, a lot of people ask me, how are we supposed to know when promotions are going on? What about events? How do I know that this is happening? Follow Mark Pentecost, our CEO, on Facebook. He's the one that announces everything. Also, Cami Pentecost is another one to follow on Facebook, and Pam Souter is another one. And they also just post like awesome motivational stuff to keep you going, and they're awesome people. So just follow them on Facebook. They're awesome. Pinterest. I get all of my awesome results if they aren't coming directly from my customers. I get awesome result pictures from Pinterest. I get awesome story pictures from Pinterest. That's another thing I want to talk about. Utilize your story setting on Facebook or Instagram. They are awesome. And Pinterest has a lot of pre-made pictures that you can just save and then post on your stories. So I use that a lot for distributors. I use my stories a lot for distributors. Like, you have those really pretty pictures of like girls on the beach or like whatever it may be, laying in their bed with like watching Disney, who wants to make an extra $500 a month, and then it has like $1,000 bonus, work your own hours, freedom, fun, whatever. They're like pre-made all over Pinterest. I save a ton of those, and I have been mass adding pictures to my stories on Facebook and on Instagram, and that has helped me a lot with distributors. So that's another thing. Pinterest is a great, great website for just results pictures, pretty pictures to use for posts, and pretty pictures for your stories. I get a lot of people asking, that's another thing I want to talk about. I get a lot of people asking about how I enroll distributors, and it's tough. You cannot force people to take the jump if they don't want to. But some things that have helped me a lot is staying consistent with distributor posts. I used to suck at posting about distributors, and I'm sorry for my downline because you guys didn't really have a good role model for that. I really focused a lot on loyal customers, and that is my fault. But really, it's just consistently posting about being a distributor, looking for distributors, stuff like that. And your stories will help a lot as well. Utilizing your stories, be genuine, be honest, tell them what it's done for you, tell them, yeah, it's an extra $100 a month, I love this, like whatever. Anytime you buy something, say thanks, it works for picking up the tab. Just stay consistent with posting, be really genuine and honest when you're talking to these people. Really reassure them that you're going to help them, that we have awesome training and awesome uplines to help throughout the whole entire process. You're never alone in this business. We work as a team. So that's just another good thing. No other companies work as a team like we do. So that's a big thing to people who may have been in network marketing before and are like, I fell on my face, I was alone. Really reassure them when you're talking to them. Every time I'm talking to a distributor, I say, usually like if they commented on a post, I'll be like, hey girl, I saw you commented on my post. Would you like to make some money from your phone? When they say yes, I send them this long initial message, kind of like how I leave my little customer conversations. I send them that descriptive message, like saying, just telling them about the company, telling them we get paid 4 different ways. Our compensation plan is awesome. Our training is amazing. I reassure them that I'll help them every step of the way and that we have awesome training and ongoing training as well. It never stops, and that they'll never be alone and stuff like that. And I can also send you guys that message if you want. My initial message I send to my distributors, and then when they say yes after I send them that descriptive message, I ask, okay, awesome, do you have any questions about it? And then I go from there. I let them lead the conversation just like I do with my loyal customers. I'm overly nice. I'm super, super nice to them. People appreciate that, and it helps you see the deal. And then, yeah, I just let them lead the conversation and we go from there. You can't push people into being a distributor. And if they're telling you they don't have the money, everybody has the money. I'm not saying that they have it in their bank account physically, but they can get it. They can message you the next week saying, okay, I have the 99, or they can go ask their parents. They can sell their couch, whatever it may be. Everybody, if they really want to join, they're going to find the money. So if people are telling you, I don't have the money to join, okay, leave them. Leave them. Follow up with them in a week or so and then leave them. There will be plenty of people that will take the leap right then and there with you if they really want to do it. And those are going to be people that are going to run with you and are going to be successful. So all those no's, you guys, who cares? Leave them. Every single day, I probably get like 10 no's. I get 10 no's to like 1 yes. And that's okay. That's business. People suck. I'm going to be so blunt and honest with you. I mean, I get a lot of people that get really sad about one person turning them down. And I'm like, girl, there's going to be 5 yeses within like, you don't even know how long. It's going to be okay. Like, people are going to say no. That's just a part of this business. Don't let them get to you. You're going to find your yes in all of your no's. And that's what I tell people all the time. And they're probably going to be worth more than your no. So, just a little piece of advice for distributors. Don't get down on yourself. I think I've covered a lot. I know this is pretty long. Ranks. I'm not going to get huge into charting because it is, it's pretty complex, and I don't want to like confuse you guys watching this or anything. And I know a lot of people watching this probably already have charts and are leaders. I'm just going to do a breakdown of the ranks. So when you first join, you start out as a distributor. The next rank up is executive. It's 2 team members underneath you, and enable for you to promote or maintain your rank. Every single person has to have 400 volume underneath them that's on your chart. So our products go by volume, not by price, but they're pretty correlated. But like in It Works terms, when we say volume, it's like how much a product is worth, basically. So like hair, skin, and nails is $33. It's 30 volume. Fat Fighters, $25 is 25 volume. That's just how we go by things with charting and just talking about products in general, is by its volume. And so when you guys are like, what the hell, why do they keep saying volume? That's why. We just go by volume for quantity of products rather than the price. And so every single, I'm just going to use executives as an example. You have 2 team members under you. On your chart, they're going to be like in each individual box underneath you, and they each have to have 400 volume worth of products for you to promote to executive. And that's how it is for every single promotion. The volume doesn't change for each person on your chart. It's always going to be 400 for you to promote, for you to maintain your rank. Yeah, so executive is just 2 team members, each to 400 volume. Ruby, which is the $1,000 bonus right now and an average of $500 a month, is 5 team members underneath you total. And it looks a little different on the chart. And they each have to have 400 volume underneath each of them as well for you to promote and to maintain your rank. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then next up is the Emerald bonus, which is a $5,000 bonus. And then the average income of that is $1,200 a month. So, and then it goes to Diamond, which is $2,000 a month, and the $7,500 bonus right now. And the charts all look different for those, but I just wanted to kind of explain the ranks, like the basics. I hope that didn't confuse anybody, but just so you're aware of like what we're talking about. Yeah. So those are the ranks a little bit. The very end of this video, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys just some stuff that I think I wish someone would have told me when I joined. You're not going to, I don't know how to word this, let me think. So, you need to run your business like a business, or it's not going to pay you like a business. If you're running your business like it's a hobby, you're going to get paid like it's a hobby. If you are enrolling 4 customers every month, you're going to get paid like you're enrolling 4 customers every month. If you are enrolling 60 customers every month, like you're running your business, you're treating your business like a business, you're going to get paid for it. I hope that makes sense. No one is going to come in and run your business for you. This is all up to you. You have to find your fire. You have to figure out why you're here. Do you want to make this work? Or are you going to go find another side job working $8 an hour to try not to be broke at the end of every month? It's really harsh, but I wish someone would have slapped me in the face when I joined. A little bit about me, you guys. When I first joined, I was facing eviction notices. I was donating plasma at the end of every month to make my bills. I was facing overdraft fees like on the regular. I was a freaking mess. And that's because I was stubborn. I refused to take out student loans. I wanted to get out of my situation at the time, and I went and lived on my own. I paid for everything. It was just me. I was 18. I was broke. I worked 3 side jobs. I was going to school full time. I refused to touch student loans. Still to this day, I have not touched a student loan. And now that's thanks to It Works. They paid my full tuition last month. Well, I paid my full tuition last month, and I cried because I wasn't broke. And yeah, but that's just a little about where I came from. And I joined this business when it was $9.99, and I still overdrafted $5. So yeah, so I don't know if that doesn't tell you guys where I was. I don't know what will. I didn't work this business like a business until 3 months in. I didn't do anything. I got my first 4 customers within the first month on the very one day that I told you guys about. I enrolled 4 customers on one day. And that was all I did for 3 months. And then I started watching Jenica and Amanda, and I was like, damn, they're really making a lot of money. They're not lying about this. This isn't a freaking joke. And so I was like, I can do this. And that was kind of the day that I decided I was going to work. I was going to work this business like a business. And so my first paycheck with this business, you guys, was $12. Okay, so let's just let that sink in. My last paycheck, I know we're not supposed to share our paychecks, but I'm not saying this to boast or to brag or anything like that. I want you guys to realize what this company can do. I want you to really see what's in store, what could happen for you. My last paycheck last month was $8,000. And I was in the middle of a homework assignment, and I literally dropped my pencil and everything in my hand, and I called Brandon, and I was bawling. That is absolutely unbelievable, and still to this day, I can't believe it. I can't believe this is where I am, but this is all I do. And a lot of people ask me, well, how are you so successful? How did you get where you are? Everything I just told you guys, what I do daily, what I do monthly, what are my goals, I chase them. And this is what I do to be there. And there's no other secret to it. A lot of this business is just consistency, urgency, repetition, duplication. It's just, this is it. This is all I do to earn this paycheck every month. And it is possible for every single one of you. I don't want a single person to look at me and be like, well, she can do it, but I can't. I used to be that person. When I went to conference in January, I barely was maintaining my Ruby rank. My paychecks were like below the average. They were like $320. I barely afforded my plane ticket. I barely afforded the conference ticket, but Jenica told me, you need to get your ass there because I know you can do bigger things than this. And so I got there, and I listened to all these ladies get up on stage and say they were millionaires and they paid off hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and blah, blah, blah. I listened to Jenica talk about her $10,000 paycheck every month, and I listened to all these women, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's good for them. That's never going to happen for me. And I just kind of brushed it off. And that was the time I was looking to get a 4th job. A 4th job, you guys, to make ends meet, because I thought this business couldn't do that for me. I wasn't trusting the process. I wasn't working. I wasn't working at all. I wasn't treating my business like a business. And I was getting paid for that. I was getting paid $300 a month because that's what I was treating it as a hobby. And so at conference, that $5,000 Emerald bonus was released, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get that. I'm not going to waitress. I'm not going to bartend at night. I'm going to be home, and I'm not getting another job. And so after conference, I went for it, and that was my fire. That was my why. I didn't want another job. I was dying. I did not want another job, and that was my why at the time. That's what was pushing me. That's why I wanted that bonus. I wanted that paycheck. I wanted that $1,200 a month. I don't want to be struggling anymore. And that was my why. That's what pushed me. And if you don't have that why, if you don't have that push, you got to find it. I know every single one of you has to have something. I want to pay my car payment. I want to pay off my credit card. I want to take my family on vacation. I want to buy groceries without freaking out every time I go to the store. I don't know what it is, but that business can do it. This business can do it for you if you treat it like a business. And so I hope this isn't annoying. I hope I'm not like just nagging, but I hope somebody finds something in this video where they're like, oh, light bulb, like, yeah, I can do this. Cause that's what happened for me is I was like, okay, I can totally do this. Why can't I? Everybody else is doing it. They're millionaires. Why can't I at least make $1,000 a month? Seriously. And so, that's just like a little about my story and why I'm so passionate about this company. It has completely changed my life. I've completely changed as a person. It has done everything for me. It's bought my new Jeep that's sitting out front that I never thought I'd have in like a million years. It paid for my tuition last month. I went in and paid my tuition at the tuition office for $5,000. Like it was nothing. And that's just unbelievable. It is. It's crazy. I'm very grateful for this company, and I really hope that after watching this video, someone out of, I don't know who's actually even going to watch it till the end, but I hope that somebody finds something in that kind of ignites that fire and pushes them and changes something for them as well. Like this has changed for me. And so, yeah. And so to get there, you guys, this is all I do. Just do a power hour every day. Do host to post. Check in with your team, mass add friends. That's all this business is. And so just to kind of like a recap, know what your fire is. Why are you here? What is your why? Why do you want this to work for you? What is your goal? How much do you want to make an extra a month? Do you want to make $300? Do you want to make $500? Do you want to make $1,000? Do you want to go diamond? And make $2,000 a month, grab that $7,500 bonus. What do you want? What's your goal? How are you going to get there? Make sure you're doing at least 1 power hour a day. Send out host to post messages. Posting. You have to post. Post at least 6 times a day, following that 3x3 rule. Lay out your month. Like I said, first week, mass add. Second week, interaction. Third week, self-development. Fourth week, push. And we're in the 4th week. How are you going to end this month? Are you going to end with a bang, or are you just gonna, this is it? Sorry. It's actually making me really sad. A lot of people are looking at deranking this month, and I don't think they know it. I know a lot of people are really close to promotions and bonuses, so that's super exciting. But if you need to check in with me after this video, feel free, just shoot me a message. So yeah, this is all I do, you guys. This is the basis of how I run my business. This is my tips and tricks for you. I hope this helped. I hoped hearing a little bit about my story helped. Thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, sorry it was kind of rambly and jumbly, but I hope it helps somebody that watched it. Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Message me if you have any questions or need anything.